Well, hello, hello. This is Rosa, RCG Creations. How are you doing? I'm bringing you today a pasta, cold salad, dinner, side dish, dinner. This is mostly going to be as dinner. What I've done is I've went ahead and boiled and rinsed off my Bowtie Pasta, the Bowtie Pasta, and I've got already pre-made to save on time. And bear with me. What this recipe calls for, and I'm going to read it here: 16-ounce box of Bowtie pasta, 1 bunch of fresh broccoli, which we're not doing because hubby don't care for broccoli. 1 cup shredded mozzarella cheese, 1 cup shredded cheddar cheese, 3 ounces of bacon bits. We're not going to do that because we don't have any more bacon. We ate it for breakfast. Let's see, 2 cups of Miracle Whip, 1/2 cup of sugar, 4 tablespoons of white vinegar. And I have everything already here in the bowl. And I got the vinegar in there. Now let me add my sugar. And then let's give this a quick little stir. I'm going to mix all this up first because I want to make sure this gets really combined and incorporated. I went ahead and added some very, as you can see, very small diced carrots because I wanted to have a little color. Normally, if this was just me eating it, I would definitely put some green onions in it. But I'm taking this to a party. Not so much a party, it's more like a gathering. I play bunker with about 12 ladies. And we're going we have bring a potluck. And I said I would bring a cold salad. So I haven't done this in years. It's been a good 15, 20 years since I've done a salad like this. And, you know, you just get out of the habit of making stuff because you do it so much. So I just want to make sure this just gets all mixed up. And I'm hoping this bowl's big enough with all that pasta because I'm sitting there and I'm going, I don't know if this bowl's going to be big enough. I may need a bigger bowl. So I just want to make sure that it's all mixed up pretty darn good. The sugar, the white vinegar, the carrots. Let's see, what else did I say goes in there? White vinegar, sugar, Miracle Whip. And of course I will put in the recipe, the description box, the full recipe. And you mix it all up, and this is a good one to make the night before, because it'll taste better once it's marinated all together with the pasta overnight, or let it chill for at least 4 hours. Make sure you got clean hands. My pasta was cooling off. Well, I'm trying not to break any of my pasta. So I did rinse it off. There we go. I just needed to get it started because I want to make sure there's no clumps of the pasta. It's still kind of warm in the middle, but I'm manually doing this just because I don't want... I hate it when I have pasta from somebody that made it and there's a big old clump of it. And it's like, this just takes a little bit extra effort, but it's definitely worth for the overall flavor. Just to separate it. Look, I think this bowl might well fit, but I may need to get a separate bowl. Now you don't necessarily have to do this, but my personal preference is no pieces of pasta sticking to each other, because right now they're sticking to each other from where I rinsed it off with warm water right after I boiled it. And I'm also made a little bit, just a tiny bit extra pasta, so I can have some of this for my lunch for tomorrow. Because today we had, what did we eat today? Oh, we had chili dogs. And when we do chili dogs, we never have leftovers. So I won't have nothing leftovers for lunch tomorrow, so I'll take a bowl of this for lunch to the office. And then, I'll have this as a side dish on this potluck. And of course, taste your thing if you need it. And if you notice, I didn't add any salt and pepper because I don't cook with salt. So I did not add any salt and pepper. Whoops. Now let me just incorporate the mix with my pasta. You want to gently fold it in because you don't want to break any of your pasta. And you can do any kind of pasta. You can do elbow, the big one, the small ones, the shells, the rigatoni. Oh man, this looks so good. And it smells good too. Wish we had smell-o-vision. Yep, I definitely have room for more pasta. I don't like a whole lot of extra sauce, creamy dressing. This is a dressing on the pasta. I like an equal amount of pasta with an equal amount of dressing. So let me continue to break these up. And then we'll coat it all. And then just before you serve it, you wanted to give it a quick toss, which, you know, still be gentle with it so you don't break or tear your pasta just before you serve it. And if you wanted to, you can add some protein in here. You can put some tuna, some cooked chicken, some salmon, whatever protein you'd like to put in there. But this is just going to be a nice side dish. Oh, I see something black right there. I don't know what that is, but I'm not taking a chance. And let me toss this some more. There sure is a lot of cream sauce, cream dressing in there. It was only 2 cups of mayo. I think this is going to work out just fine, just the way this is. I don't think I need to add any more. I'll just save that for myself. I'll make me a second little batch of the dressing for myself for tomorrow. But I think we're going to, oops, I caught it. Got back in the bowl. Didn't spill. And no spillage. But then, this is an easy one not to have a lot of spillage in. So don't forget, go down to the center, grab everything around. Make sure that you want to make sure that all the pasta is coated. There's I ended up with this. I ended up using our grated cheese that we had. This is Colby style shredded cheese, but it's got the little long slivers, so I went ahead, chopped it up really extra fine. And I did the same thing with the carrots. I chopped them up extra fine because I just wanted them, I wanted them to be an accent, not as a big like crunch, crunch, crunch. Okay, now I need some more pasta. It's a little too creamy for my taste. And again, this is where you, the cook, you do it how you want to do it. If you like a lot of cream in it, a lot of real creamy, then stop where you're at. If you don't, add more pasta to it. And then do yourself a favor, print this recipe out. And then write on there, like maybe 1.5 cups of mayo if it's too creamy for you. You know, or maybe like, if you're going to double it. See how that pasta's sticking? I'm just getting some of the loose pieces that are on the bottom with the water in my strainer. Okay, then let's mix this back up again. And then we're going to do the taste test, because we are just about done. Oh man, this smells, I mean, you can smell so good. My mouth is a little bit watering. I need to get me a fork. Actually, I don't have to do a fork. I'm just going to poke one of them because I am sharing these with others. So I know not to double dip. If this was just me and hubby, I'll be double dipping. But it's not. So I'm not going to double dip. Actually, there really is a lot of sauce dressing in this thing. You know, I can actually put a little bit more. I'm going to put a little bit more pasta in here. I'm going to use all these little scragglers here on the bottom. And then that also will give me a big bowl for all the ladies to enjoy tomorrow. Because who knows, this may be a hit. And most of these ladies are very authentic, have been cooking their whole lives from scratch. A piece of cheese. Okay, so this. Okay, I think I'm done now. Because I don't see any extra creamy dressing here. I just want to, oops, I almost had a spillage, but I did it. I'm trying to improve on my culinary skills and not be so messy. So I'm concentrating on what I'm doing so I know that it's turning out nice. And it also looks pretty. I want it to look pretty. I'm also going toward learning how to make things that look pretty. Had a piece of cheese there. Okay, so I think we are done. I did, see that? I did spill. I spilled 2 drops when I took my spatula out. Okay, so now I would just salt and pepper it on my plate, but I won't do the whole thing because there's something like I don't care for salt too much, and I don't know though these 12 other ladies. A lot of them have special diets they're allowed, so that way they can just table and salt it themselves on their plate. So let's do a quick little taste test. I'm just going to get one. See that? Bite into the carrot. Bite into the little pieces of cheese. Bite into the pasta. This pasta is cooked perfectly. I boiled it just enough. What I do is I get my water boiling when it comes to a rapid boil, and I put a lid on it to make it boil faster. When it comes to a rapid boil, I add my pasta, stir it, put the lid on, turn it down to a low simmer, like a number 1 or number 2. Because mine has, I think, 9 or 10 numbers. But I put it down on 1 or 2. Set my timer for 15 minutes. Then I check it to see if it's done. And this one was done in 15 minutes. So anyway, this is my take on Bowtie Pasta. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.